Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming to class today. All right, so um, we're going to start seated, but then we're going to lay down, and then we're going to come back up again, because like last class, we're going to be working with the back body, and what that means, right? The back chain of the body, which is the calves, the hamstrings, the glutes, the back body, the triceps, right? They're all considered part of the back body. And it's an area we don't work all that much. Can you see Celeste? All right, I'll scoot over here. So it's important for us to um, stay focused on working that back body area. And, it's kind of this little metaphor, get a little philosophical here. We see the front of our bodies, we don't see the back of our bodies. And sometimes the back of the body is considered this shadow side of us. So it's almost as if, well, we don't see it, so we ignore it, and don't deal with it, hence the glutes and glute amnesia. But in um, life, when we know it's there, but we don't want to look at it because we don't see it all the time, it can become a problem. You know where I'm going there. So there's my philosophy lesson for all of us, myself included, that it's easier to try to ignore the things we don't really want to deal with or see. So with that, Donna Faulds, I haven't picked up her book in a while, and I just love her poetry. And I wanted to start really easy. So find a really comfortable seat and close your eyes and start to feel grounded in the space that you are in, right? Grounded, what you feel on the floor, what isn't touching, the weight of your body sitting on the floor, how your body feels in this position. And notice your breath. And this poem from Donna Faulds is called Breath of Life. I breathe in all that is, awareness expanding to take everything in, as if my heart beats the world into being. From the unnamed vastness beneath my mind, I breathe my way to wholeness and healing. Inhalation, exhalation. Each breath a yes and a letting go, a journey and a coming home. And so we just feel the breath. We take this moment to sit, to be still, and to allow everything that is happening by noticing the breath, by focusing on the breath, allowing that to expand us and to calm us. I find the breath one of the most grounding tools that we have for breathing, for settling, for feeding oxygen to the brain, for allowing us to settle and think and feel our way through life. So we breathe in and we breathe out. Maybe in your mind's eye, you find or you follow the pathway of the breath in through the nose, down into the lungs, through the heart, and then pumped out through the entire body. Breathing in, breathing out. Notice maybe that already you feel calmer, more grounded, Good. Two more breaths. So simple right here. And then open the eyes. Just roll the shoulders. I love how that few moments just settles my mind, especially when I'm kind of in a number of different places in my mind's thought. Just settles me down. Good. Couple more. Maybe go a little slower, right? Oh, and then inhale, reach up. Bend the arms and just see if you can pat yourself on the back or close, but don't worry. And then draw the elbows in toward the ears. And again, if this hurts, if you have shoulder stuff going on and you need to go wider, just do that. So, with the fingers resting anywhere that they are, I want you to imagine somebody's pulling your elbows up toward the ceiling, up toward the ceiling, up toward the ceiling. Maybe there's a tiny back bend there. And then release, take the arms up, exhale, let that go. Good. Two more, just like that. Take them up, palms turn back, let the fingers rest. Kind of hug the ears. I mean, don't squeeze, but just bring them in if you can. And then somebody got has the tip of those elbows and they're pulling, 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 and all of a sudden you notice you're in a tiny upper back bend, right? Your head resting at the back of the hands, if that is where you're at. Or not the back of your hands, but the back of your arms. Good. Release. Take it up. Exhale. Let go. Yep. If you're feeling this, right? It maybe is too much desk work, too much driving, too much everything that rounds that upper back. Good. Breathe. Back body work. And then release. Whew, and take it down. Roll those shoulders out. I always find that so simple and so like, woof, feel that working. Good. Take both arms up. Exhale, cactus arms. Listen up. All you're going to do is press the arms back into an imaginary wall. Keep the head neutral. Try not to bring the head forward. Draw the whole back body. And again, just see if you can find that little baby back bend. So, Carrie, bring your elbows toward me, like almost like you're gonna, yeah. So, feel that difference in the shoulders. Good. Take the arms up, come back, but go all the way down. And inhale up. Exhale. Back body work here. Inhale. Exhale. One left. And exhale. Good. Come back to that idea of pressing the whole back of the arm into the wall. Straighten. Now the palms are facing forward. I know this is a lot of shoulder work. Drop the shoulders. Imagine somebody has your fingertips and they're pressing the fingertips away. Breathe, turn the palms up, keep it going. External rotation, internal rotation. Good. External, internal, external, internal. One more. External, internal. Take them up and just put the hands behind your head like you're lounging in a chair. So, last one here. Again, the chest moves forward, the low belly engages, the elbows are pressing back into a wall, and we are having a conversation with that upper back. Reach up, woo, and let go. Yeah, I know, I know. Roll that out. And then just to soften that, take the arms out, crisscross, come into any version of eagle arms. If that doesn't work, you can just bring the inner arm across and then give me circles. Nice big circles. And circle the other way. You're going to know which side is holding a lot more of that tension or that habitual movement. Good. Notice which one is on top because I did not say inhale up, exhale out, crisscross the other way. Ooh, there it is. There it is, right? That's my side. And circle. It's amazing. Life and circle the other. Big deep breath. Good. Last one here. And release. Take them up. Exhale down. And unleash those legs. Take them out in front of you, nice and wide. And then simple, simple. Just lean back. Please don't collapse the upper body. And windshield wiper. Yep. And breathe. Mm. Carrie, see if you can go wider and see if that makes a difference. Celeste, maybe too. Can't see your other leg. That's it. Couple more. Just roll through those hips, those glutes. The next time those knees are over to the right, just pause. And then take that left hand and reach it across and come into a super easy seated twist. So both of those hands are pretty equal, shoulder-ish width. You're kind of looking either down at those hands or the wall behind you. And then imagine, don't make the twist deeper, but imagine the internal organs squeeze in just a little bit, like a sponge that you're squeezing out. And then breathe, hold here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Release, come back to center, nice and easy. Go the other side. Legs relax first. The back arm comes all the way across and toward the back. And again, just imagine, right? Those internal organs, right? You've got the kidneys and the liver and the spleen, the pancreas. You got all these cool and groovy and functional things happening inside your body. And we're just giving them a little twist, a little squeeze here. And as you exhale, fully release and take both legs straight. So, when we're talking about hips and back body, and we did this on Wednesday, we're in Dandasana pose. Hands are down at your sides, the shoulders roll back, the elbows tuck in, and we're going to squeeze like we're squeezing. Right. So squeeze the legs, but also squeeze through the glutes as if you could squeeze your hips together. And then just let go. Good. Do that just two more times. Big squeeze. Breathe. Hands are either on the floor or up. It doesn't matter. And let go. One more time. Big squeeze. Now hold that squeeze. Squeeze the legs together. Lean back. Don't collapse through the chest. Ooh, five. Squeeze the legs. Two, four, three, two, one. Come on up. Release. We're just going to do one more of those and then we're going to come down to the floor. So squeeze the legs together. Lift up through the chest. Nice tone here. Lean back any amount. Ooh, breathe. How low can you go? Five, four, three, two, one. Come on up. And I know Betty just rocked that one. She's so strong there. All right. So shake it out and come on down to your backs. Now, we are going to be doing some bridge pose work. So if you need a small something under your head, please do that. And I'm going to use a caveat here because you only want something under your head, Carrie, that would be way too much. If you have significant rounding in your back, because otherwise, when we lift the body in bridge pose, we don't want that to throw our necks off by having something under it. So it has to be super flat or you and I know you, the two of you online that might benefit from something low underneath your head. Because what we want in bridge pose is this neutral-ish spine so that when we lift the hips, The weight is on the shoulders, not a whole lot on the head, right? There's weight on the head, but it shouldn't be significant. And you don't want the chin to over tuck. All right, so with all of that, we're on the floor. Press your elbows to shoulders into the floor. Let your fingertips point toward the ceiling. All I want you to do is press into your feet. Press and feel what's already happening, right? The calf muscles just got active. The hamstring muscles at the back of the legs just got active. If you pull the calf or the heels back isometrically, whoo, right, there's those hamstrings. Lengthen the tailbone and lift your hips the least amount you can while getting them off the floor. So press the back body into the floor. Not only are we working the legs here, but we're working the back shoulders, right? The back muscles of the shoulders by pressing those arms into the floor. Good. Breathe here, everybody. Keep the tailbone long. Press into your feet. See if you can shift off your right foot. So everything's on the left foot. I've just taken my right foot off the floor. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the right foot. Don't lift higher. Hold, squeeze the center line of those glutes and hips and lift the left foot just a couple inches. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower and take that down. Ooh. And I just realized Mihal asked if we were going to stretch. So let's just, before we get too much into it, leave your left foot on the floor, bring your right knee to your chest, extend the right leg up, either using your strap or just use your hands behind that leg. Whichever one works well for you. And then point, flex your foot. Let's just warm that ankle and circle the same ankle. Circle the other way. Good. Get that nice and warmed up. Either use your strap or use your right hand to take your right leg out to the side. You can take the left knee out to the side as a counterbalance. So we're just stretching the inner right thigh by having that out to the side. Good. Bring them all across. Crisscross those thighs. Bend the knees. Bring both knees to your chest. Oh, there's your stretch of that right hip. And breathe. Nothing else you need to do here. Just letting that hip stretch out. Breathe. You can wiggle a little. And release both feet back on the floor. Bring the left knee to your chest, extend it up toward the ceiling, strap or no strap, up to you. And point and flex. Good, couple more. And big circles. I was talking to my friend B, who's out there this morning, about ankle mobility and how important it is. We did a lot of this. Circle the other way if you haven't already. Breathe, good. And then take the left leg out to the left. You can bring the right knee toward the right as well if you want that counterbalance. Breathe. And then squeeze it all together. Crisscross the thighs. Bring both knees to chest. Stretch out that left hip. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Release that. I want you to take both legs up to the ceiling, but have the knees bent. So I have my feet wide-ish, not like really wide, but wide-ish. Think kind of like goddess pose. The knees are bent, but they're not super bent. Yeah, Celeste, you got it right. Carrie, take the legs just a little wider and bend the knees more. Yep. And then take the arms up toward the ceiling. Now, anybody with a neck thing going on, one hand behind your neck. I want you to inhale here. Exhale, just reach up. Don't worry about touching your toes. Just reach the fingers toward the ceiling and then release. Let the arms go overhead. Legs stay where they are. Good. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, crunch up. Kind of a variation here of dead bug. And down, let the arms go. Remember one hand behind the head if your neck is cranky. Good. Three more. Take it up. You're just squeezed in the middle. You're still working those legs. And down. Inhale first. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Last one. Exhale, reach, hold, 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 breathe. And release both knees to chest. Good. Feet are back on the floor. Elbows to shoulders on the floor. I want you to press such that your chest or the back of your chest, the chest rises up toward the ceiling. So the back body starts to lift off the floor, but shoulders are down. That's how much you're pressing, squeezing. And now press into the floor. So you're in a little bit of an arch. Press your feet to the floor. Lift your hips barely off the floor. Press the hams or press the heels back, engage your hammies. I know all back body work here. Tuck those elbows into your side body. Press one arm up to the ceiling. You're still lifted. I know this is weird stuff. Hang in there with me. Bring that arm back down, elbow to shoulder. Lift the left arm so you're working with the right side and down. Good. Hold that. Lift your right foot and lower. Lift the left foot and lower. We have one more set here. Press in, lift the right arm and down. Press the left side and down. Lift the right leg. Try to keep the hips stable and down. Lift the left and down and lower fully. Good. Just shake it out. Feet on the floor. Dig into the heels of the feet, lift the rest of the feet off the floor, lengthen tailbone, lift up, this time a bit higher, bridge pose. Press into your heels, lengthen up. You're just going to tap your hips down and lift back up. Keep the shoulders straining toward the floor. Squeeze up and down. Think about, right, what we talked about in the beginning, hips and glutes. Squeeze up, down. This is 4, down, 5, down, lift up and hold, lengthen the tailbone. Give me 5 pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower halfway. Pulse here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower almost to the floor. Dig into your heels, everyone. And pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press all the way up. Lower the feet to the floor. Find bridge pose. And breathe. Just hold for a second. You can let those hands come down to the floor if you would like. Lifting up through the chest, imagining a little teeny tiny beach ball underneath your shoulder blades, lifting the chest toward the ceiling. And slowly lower. Whew. Well done, everybody. Knees to chest. Little bit of sustained work there. Whew. Good. Roll over to one side. Come on up. Ah. You're going to stay seated for this last little bit of work, and then we're going to get up off the floor. So you have your heels on the floor, your toes are pointing up toward the ceiling. There's two things we're going to do also for it's hips and back body or hips and triceps. The arms come behind you, the shoulders roll back, the chest lifts. Now, if this hurts your wrists, please change something. I don't care if you go back further, turn the hands out a little bit. Please don't let it hurt. We're not doing reverse tables as such, but it's going to mimic that. So shoulders are back, belly is toned. Press up and lift the hips. Now, if that's too much on ankles, you can drop the feet. Good. You're going to keep your arms as straight as you can and just tap your butt. And then lift. That's sort of reverse table. Two, I just don't go as high. Three, keep the arms straight-ish. Four, five. Let's see if we can do five more. Slow. Five, four, three. I bet you're smiling. Two, and one. Lower fully. Whew. Release the hands, take them around your knees. Big deep breath. All right, next set. Heels or toes are either lifted or feet are down. This one is going to be different, and I'll tell you why. You're going to do the same format, but when you lift, it's the elbows that are bending. Your hips are going to touch, but it's not straight arm. It's not this. It's this. And your little triceps back here are going to say, "Good morning. I'm awake." All right. Back, shoulders back, chest is lifted, head is neutral. Dig into your feet, lift. Now bend elbows. Ooh, yes, ma'am. Two, three, four. Listen up. Five. I want you to lower. Woof, woof. Walk those feet forward. We're only doing five more. This will make it just a little trickier. Roll the shoulders, lift. Oh, here we go. One, two, three, four, oh, five, and lower. Oh, yay, we did it. Don't you feel good now? Like you did it. Shake out the wrists. Good. Come on over. We're coming to table pose, but just briefly. So if you don't want your blanket there, you don't need it. Plant your hands, spread the fingers, go right to downward facing dog. Once you're in down dog, let's pedal it out. So stretching, right? Back of the legs, the Achilles tendon, calf muscles, just, and the feet, by the way. So as you're bending one knee and then the other, really stretch through the feet. And then find your down dog and sway side to side. Good. Take the feet wide. Walk the hands back. Bend the knees. Come on up to standing. Whew. And shake, shake, shake. Grab your blocks, take them to your mat. Bring them up at the highest level, and then find mountain pose. So, mountain pose, right? We talked right at the beginning about grounding. Here's where we go. Spread those toes. Level the feet, right? Most of us will either pronate or supinate. Which one for you, right? Just see if you can draw it in. Inner ankles head toward each other, but the heels press away. It's a weird thing. So if you think about those inner ankles trying to touch, but then pull the heels, whew, and notice what that just did to your legs. So small, so simple. And then find the line, right? Center line, all the way up, shoulders back, hands come down, spread the toes. Are you level on the feet? Are you even in the feet? Can you feel the grounding aspect of this? Take the arms up, bend, pat yourself on the back. We did this already. Low belly tones, the chest starts to lift. Somebody's got those elbows reaching up and then maybe a tiny back bend. This is nowhere near your lower back, everybody. This is the upper back working. Head is fully supported. Breathe. Good. Level out. Take the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees and come into a super soft forward fold. Bent knees. Breathe. Lengthen through your spine. Maybe walk the fingertips forward. If your fingertips are nowhere near the floor, use your blocks. Good. Walk the hands back. Tone the belly, hands to knees. Stand up. Inhale up. Pat yourself on the back. Lift and expand through the front body. Squeeze the glutes. Please don't lock the knees. Did you just curl up your toes? I know I just did. Ooh. Release, forward fold, bend the knees, keep it long, torso is long, walk the hands forward. Good, last one, hands to knees. Come on up, everybody. Exhale, open into this back bend, back body, squeeze the glutes, open up the belly. No low back issues here, no pain here at all. If you are, you're too far. And release, bent knees. Deep, deep breath. Walk the fingertips forward, lengthen through the back of the neck. What's going on with your feet? Did you collapse the inner ankles? Bend the knees and come on up. Good job, everyone. Woo! Like, and then feel, right? Oh, I'm taller. I'm taller. I can stand up better. Come on up to the front of your mat if you're not already. Take the arms up. Exhale, hands to blocks. Very carefully here because those blocks are up high. Step back, right leg into a lunge. All I want you to do here is lean forward like you're going to stand on that left leg. So I'm on the big top of the big toe on the back leg. And I'm waiting. I'm putting all my weight on that front foot, front leg. Talk about grounding. And then release into a neutral lunge. One more time. Bring all the weight to it. If you can, maybe the toe just lifts a hair. And then step it down. Stay in your lunge. Bring your hands to your knee. Lift up. Hands behind the head like you are lounging in a chair. Don't you wish you were by a pool? Oh, wait, Martin is. By a pool, opening up that chest, squeezing that back body. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slow, hands to the floor, step forward. Inhale, both. Exhale, hands behind, lift up, stretch up, reach up. Exhale, hands to blocks. When you're ready, step back left leg. Make sure your pose is wide enough. Think about it. What's the back leg doing, by the way? That glute should be active. Lean forward till you get on the tippy toe of your back foot. Feel the weight on the front leg. Whew. And then maybe come back to a neutral lunge. One more time. Lean in. Maybe lift that back foot off the floor just a bit. And release. Hands to knee. Back glute is active. Take the arms up. Give me the pool lounge. Oh, open it up. Think about that front body stretch. And reach up. Exhale, hands down. Step forward. Whew. Bend both knees. Come on up, everybody. Exhale to your heart. And release, shake that out. All right, so we're going to come back to that in a minute. But I want to come back to this idea of grounding. So you're back in mountain pose. Everything's nice and long and open. Bend both knees. Lean into your right leg. Start to peel the left, but listen up. As you lift the left knee, I realize I'm not mirroring here. I want you to straighten the right. So straighten, whoops, tap down and bend. Purposefully push into the right foot, lift the left knee and lower. Just one more. Push and lower. Good. So what's happening, right? All these poses that we do, you go from this bent knee, there's your work, right? To lift up, to find the energy and the grounding in the leg. Let's do the other side. All right. So when you're ready, bend, peel the right foot, and whoop, see if you can lift. And bend. And lift. Whoop. Yep. And bend. And lift. And bend. Release. Back to the first leg. Legs are straight. Find the strength in that leg. Engage the glute, hip, lift the leg. See if you can bring it to 45 or, yeah, to 90. Open everything up. Reach the arms up. Pat yourself on the back and get real tall. And breathe. And lower. Release. Same thing. If we think of grounding first, hip, glute, leg, balance just comes a little easier. Try not to overgrip toes. Arms up. Pat yourself on the back and get taller. It's hard not to grip the toes, isn't it? And release. Yank that out. Now let's come on back. Grounded feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Soften and step back, left foot. You're back in your lunge. Imagine squeezing a block between the upper inner thighs. Press through the back leg and notice that that glute is super active. Walk your blocks forward. Come to the big toe of your back foot. Squeeze your belly. Lift just a little bit. And then straighten the front leg to lengthen the back. Breathe. Bend the back front leg. Slowly lower the back leg. Come back into your lunge. And inhale up. And breathe. Notice the chest is taller, right? The chest can move forward. And even here, simple lunge, right? Maybe crescent lunge, opening up the chest without involving the lower back. Exhale slowly down. Walk your blocks back, push off, and step forward. Bend the knees, take it up. Exhale, heart. And release. Shake it out. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back, right foot just coming into a lunge. Belly squeeze, everything happening. Walk those blocks forward. Everybody just come to your tippy toe. You might stay here, by the way. I should have said that about 4 poses ago. You can stay right here. But if not, ground the left foot to straighten the left leg, to lift the right leg. And breathe. You can feel the right leg working. Imagine squeezing a block. Slowly bend the left leg. Allow the toe to come back to the floor. Walk your blocks back. Hands to knee. Come on up. Nice lunge here. Open it up, everybody. Squeeze the back glute. Release. Hands come back. Step forward. Bend the knees. Come on up. Exhale to heart. and shake that out. Right. So, how's that feeling? Are you kind of getting the sense of how kind of it all works together? Right. So, come back to mountain, ground the feet, open the shoulders, maybe close the eyes this time, and feel maybe length through the front body, engagement through the back body, and breathe. And then open the eyes. I'll turn sideways here. Open the eyes, bend the knees soft, take the hands down the thighs, maybe midway or all the way. Lengthen through your back and come back up. And when you come up, roll the shoulders back. Do it again. Slide down only to the place that makes sense. Slide up, hands stay in touch the whole time. Open the shoulders. One more. Slide. Lift, lift, lift. Open it up. Take the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend the knees, step back, right leg. And breathe. Inhale, reach the arms up. Find that. Here we are, right? Nice, easy lunge. Nothing we haven't done 100 times. Take those hands to your heart. Lean forward, weight that front foot. Come to the big toe of the back foot. One, you're here. Two, you're going to lift, variation of warrior three, or reach the arms back. Airplane. Hands to heart. Bend the front knee, step back. Woo! Lift up. Holy moly. Hands to heart. Push off, step forward. Breathe. Mountain pose. Find it. Open up. Spread the feet. Ground the feet. Here we go. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Bend the knees, step back left. You're in a lunge, right? Toes are spread out. Try not to over scrunch. Inhale, lift up. Find the lunge, spread through the back leg. Hands to heart. Lean forward, weight that front foot, squeeze the belly. You're on your big toe, you might stay right here, or you're going to ground the right foot to straighten the leg to lift the left. Press the arms back if you want. Bend the front knees, tap back, lift up. Ooh. Hands to heart. Step forward. Shake it out. Well done, everybody. It's a lot of interesting work, isn't it? To really feel that where is the power, but where is the grounding all at the same time to feel like, oh, there it is. And we do it when we walk. That's the amazing thing. When you walk, at some point, you're on one foot, right? So we do it, but we don't pay attention to it. So it's kind of interesting. All right. It's really interesting to me, but here we go. All right, last one here, big time balance work. So wall, pole, counter, chair, or just play. You're not going to need your blocks, so you can move them out of the way. Mountain pose. Roll the shoulders back. I feel very Italian. I'm like, mountain pose. Talk with my hands. All right. Mountain pose. Feel that. This in and of itself, but also feel this drawing of the muscles of the hips and glutes towards center without over squeezing. And then feel the back body drawing toward the middle without over squeezing. Breathe. Inhale, reach the arms up. Turn the palms back. Pat yourself on the back. Open up the front body. I mean, think of bridge pose this morning, right? Chest towards ceiling. Release, lift up, hands to heart, bend the knees. Step back, left leg. We're in a lunge. Inhale, reach up. Breathe. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's just see if we can do that variation, warrior three. Bend the knee, step back. Here's the tricky part. You're going to step forward, but bypass and see if you can lift the knee. So go slow, lean forward, peel off, lift, whoo, arms up, pat yourself on the back. If you really want to play, go ahead and extend out. Whoo. Bend, simply step down, release those arms. Shake it out. How'd that go? Yeah, right? It's like your body's like, I got this. Let's see if I can remember all that on the other side. Inhale, reach up, pat yourself on the back. Imagine that those hands that are on your back can lift that up. Arms are close to the ears, if not hugging. Release, lift up, hands to heart, bend the knees, step back, right leg, and breathe. Notice, right? How does this feel? Squeeze the back glute. Choices here. Either stay here, lean forward, come onto that big toe, or lift, hold, breathe, breathe, breathe. Can reach the arms back if you want. I don't think we did that on the other side. Hands to heart. Bend the front knee, step back. Whew. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Lean forward. Here we go. We're going to peel and lift. Then take the arms up. Pat yourself on the back. Extend out if you want. Squeeze your glute and bend and release and shake it out. Grab a block. Let's do just a little reset. Lift all your toes. Roll the shoulders back. Squeeze your block. Close the eyes if you're comfortable and just feel the grounding of the feet, right? The spread of the feet, the spread of the toes, the levelness of the feet, the inner ankles facing each other, but the heels, weirdly enough, trying to move away from each other. Front body is open, back body is active. And notice with the breath how quickly we come back to equilibrium. Good. Open the eyes. Release. Let's come down to the floor, but do it through downward facing dog. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Step back, downward facing dog. Just spread out and shake out and wiggle out and just do whatever feels good. Think about the line of the hands from the index fingers to the inner armpit. That long, long line. Soften the knees, everybody. Breathe. Come to plank. You knew there had to be a plank in here. Plank is one of the best, from what I've read, exercises for core. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees. Come on back. Child's pose, hero pose, puppy stretch, just anything that feels good to you. And then slide onto your belly. Come into Sphinx pose, everyone. Remember, by the way, to cushion under the hips if need be, right? Especially for low back, tricky low back stuff. You want to make sure you don't aggravate it. Place your hands on the mat, lengthen through the chest, and get a sense of what we've been sort of doing at all class, right? Think about the upper back in particular, opening up, and then just lift the elbows and a half inch off the floor. Keep the elbows down, by the way, don't let them splay. Tone the belly in, lift through the chest. So, modification here of Cobra, right? Hands are well forward, shoulders are down, elbows are heavy. Breathe. Stretch the front body, stretch the front belly, and then slowly, slowly, slowly lower down. Shake it out. Bring the arms to cactus. Pull the shoulders away from the floor and lift the arms so that they are level with your shoulders. Of course, bring the head up so it is level. Lift the legs. Variation here of locust. Think of the back body. Come back to where we were at the very beginning of class and try to press the back of the arms up toward the ceiling. Breathe. Woo. Hold. Release. Back body work is tricky, in part because we don't see it, we don't work it enough. It's like looking in the mirror and going, "Oh, I look pretty good," and then you turn sideways. No, you don't see that angle very often, and you still look good, by the way. I probably shouldn't have said that. All right, that's personal. All right, so press into your pubic bone, lift the legs, lift both legs. Breathe. They don't have to be high. If you feel your lower back, be truthful and lower those legs until you don't feel your lower back. Take the arms to cactus. Whew. Lift the arms. Try to press the back of the arms into the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let go. We only have one more of these, so hang in. Shake out those hips. Rock the knees side to side. All right, last ones, love. Press into your pubic bone. Tone in through the belly. That's going to lengthen that low back. Lift the legs. Arms to cactus. Press in, lift the arms. Reach the arms forward. And then bring the elbows to your sides. 1, reach forward. 2, reach forward. 3, reach forward. 4, we're almost done. One more. And 5, press the hands down into the mat underneath your shoulders. Decide if you want to lift up a little more cobra-ish. I don't go high. You can see my elbows are bent. I go straight arms. I go to my low back. Slowly lower. Stay, just lift the arms. Or hands, I should say, hands off the floor. Lower, walk the hands forward. Drop the elbows so it's a longer sphinx. We're almost done. This is our last one. You're going to lift the elbows off the floor, straight arms. Let's do 9 more. 9. This is a squeeze. Triceps again. 7. Straight arms. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, woo, 1. And fully lower, everybody. Bend the knees, windshield wiper. Deep breath. Deep, deep, deep. Release the legs, roll to one side. Stay on that side. Bend the knees. Oh, pause here. Want you to take that top knee, top leg, and do nice big circles. So you're just bringing that knee toward your shoulder, out or up towards ceiling and back, just big circle. Really just slowly shake out all that hip work. And if it feels okay, change directions. And just feel, right? Just if you get little crunchies, it's okay. If there's pain, make that circle smaller. Good. Last one. And breathe. Straighten the top leg and allow that foot to come down toward the floor. Stack the hips so that your hips are straight up and down. Yep. You may feel a stretch along that top hip. And you can take the top arm and just reach it overhead. So you're making just a little kind of banana shape, that hand coming down toward the floor, the foot on the floor. Breathe and release that side. Bend the knees and either roll over or turn over, whatever feels best for you. You're back on the other side. Knees are stacked, hips are level, and top leg. Nice, slow, really nice, big, slow circles. Tap back into your breath. Relax your jaw, relax your neck. Notice if your head is well forward of your shoulders. And then circle the other way. Big, big circles. Just really let all the muscles surrounding that hip joint relax. One more. And then straighten that leg down to the floor. Stack the hips. Reach the top arm overhead. Good. Release. Bend that knee. Come onto your back. May or may not want your strap. We're just going to stretch out the legs and the hips here, but you don't have to have your strap. So left knee comes to chest and left leg goes straight up. I want you to take the left arm and just reach up the leg. If you are such that you can grab the big toe, go ahead, but don't overreach. Your left shoulder should not feel strained. Ooh, you're going to feel that stretch. If you're using your strap, the strap is on the ball mound of your foot so that you can get a nice flex here. And then some of you will be able to straighten the right leg and still have a straight left leg. If that doesn't happen or straightish, keep the right foot on the floor. Let the left shoulder be heavy no matter where you're grabbing. Big deep breath. If your right leg is straight, go ahead and bend the knee again. Come to figure four on that side. So left ankle over the right knee. Your ankle bone, by the way, ideally is past your thigh so that you're not digging your bone into your thigh. Draw the knees to chest. Find that big stretch. And then only if you want, straighten the right leg up to the ceiling. Only if you want, reach for the big toe of the right foot. Oh, big stretch here. Please honor your process. Don't turn yourself into a pretzel. If you've got your big toe or your right leg, go ahead and let go. Bend the right knee, bring that foot to the floor, release your left leg. Your left foot stays on the floor, the right knee comes in. Straighten that right leg up to the ceiling. One, you're here or you're using your strap. Two, you're reaching up and grabbing the calf. Or three, you're grabbing that big toe. Ooh. It's amazing to me just grabbing the big toe, how that deepens the stretch along the back leg. Still okay? Straighten the left leg, hold here. Soften everything else. Big deep breath. Breathe. Place the left foot back on the floor. Come to figure four. Bring the knees to your chest. Hold here. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Straightening the left leg to the ceiling if you want. Reaching for the big toe on the left foot if you want. Oh, breathe. So make the left shoulder heavy, even though you're reaching more than normal. Release that. Foot to the floor, other foot to the floor. Almost done here. Both knees to chest. Reach through. If you can grab big toes, we're doing happy baby. If not, grab ankles or allow the arms to go around the back side of the knees. They're all good. But once you have your purchase, right, wherever your hands are, I want you to press your sacrum back to the floor. So try not to overly round here. Close the eyes. Let everything be heavy, the hips, the arms, the shoulders, the back of the head, neck, shoulders are all heavy to the floor, grounded. Big deep breath here. Big exhale. Good. Two more, just like that. Last one. Release your happy baby. Bring both of your knees to your chest. Keep the right knee in, straighten the left one all the way down to the floor. And just stretch, truly stretch the front thigh on that left side. And then switch for me, left knee in, right leg straight. And then as you're ready, find your Shavasana, whatever that looks like to you. The legs are straight, the knees are bent. You're on your side or your belly. Let it feel really good to you. And then imagine the whole back body spreading out to the sides. The palms are face up or resting on your belly. The back of the head is level. You feel your breath move in through your belly and back out. And we come back to the Donna Faulds poem that with the breath we expand our awareness of what is. We let the shoulders drop to the floor and the jaw slacken. And the pools of the eyes soften toward the back. Breathe in, breathe out. Sink down even more. For those of you ready, just start to move that body a little bit. Bend the knees. Draw the knees to chest and circle the knees in one direction. And then circle in the other direction. And then draw them deep toward chest. Roll over to one side. And as you're ready, press up. Coming back to a seat. Let the hands rest on the thighs and just feel your presence for a moment. Feel the grounding, the calmness, ideally. And then allow the eyes to open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale to your heart. Bow to your own beautiful heart. Let it shine. Let it stay open. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, goodness. Thanks, everybody.